You might not be interested in crypto right now because the prices suck and everybody's feeling bearish. But the smart money and long-term holders have been doing something absolutely massive. They pulled so much ETH off centralized exchanges that the reserves have now hit a record low, the lowest level in nearly a decade. And that's not just a number. That means the amount of Ethereum easily available to sell has collapsed. And at the same time, almost nobody is unstaking their ETH. If you're holding Ethereum, this could be one of the most bullish setups we've seen in years. This video is powered by Liquid Loans, and right now the data from Crypto Quant shows Ethereum exchange reserves sitting at approximately 14.5 million ETH. That is down dramatically, over 35 million ETH during the 2021 bull run, and the lowest it's been since the very early days of the network. Now, we're talking about a steady multi-year outflow, and just in recent months, tens of millions of dollars worth of ETH have left exchanges daily at times. Binance alone has seen its holdings drop sharply. Other big platforms like OKX, with Kraken, obviously Coinbase, are following the similar trend. We're asking, why is this happening? We're seeing institutions, whales, and regular long-term holders all are moving their ETH into cold storage wallets, self-custody wallets, directly into staking contracts, maybe DeFi plays, etc. They're not leaving it on exchanges where it could be sold at any moment. This is conviction in action. Now, when exchanges reserves drop like this, it's one of the strongest signals that selling pressure is drying up. And less ETH available to dump means any increase in buying demand can have an outsized effect in price. And we still keep seeing Tom Lee just buy up as much as he wants. So what does this actually mean for the supply and for the price? Well, here's where it even gets more powerful. Not only are reserves at record lows, but Ethereum's staking participation has exploded. We're now at around 32 to 33% of all ETH staked. That is roughly 39 million ETH locked up in the consensus layer. So it's not even available for trading or selling on the open market. And what's even better is no one's really unstaking. The exit quays have dropped to nearly zero, and validators are staying committed. Honestly, that is a huge sign. We're seeing people talk a lot of smack about ETH, about Solana, layer ones, and a lot of these altcoins whose price are down a lot. But when you see things like this, it's a good sign. Right now, they are earning currently around 2.5 to 3% APY plus priority fees and MEV, and they're not rushing to pull out. Like, this shows extremely strong holder confidence, guys. And on top of that, Ethereum's monetary policy is helping shrink the circulating supply even farther. So thanks to EIP 1559, a portion of transaction fees get burned. And with lower activity recently, we still see net supply reduction in many periods when combined with staking. So let's put this together. Quick recap. We have record low liquidity on exchanges. We have massive amounts of ETH being locked in staking with almost no unstaking. This creates the ingredients for a classic supply shock. If demand returns, whether from ETF inflows, institutional adoption, layer 2 growth, or the next bull run, there simply won't be enough easily available ETH to satisfy it without prices moving significantly higher. Okay, and historically, big drops in exchange reserves have preceded major rallies. What we're also seeing is the Russell 2000 at all-time highs, and historically, altcoins follow the Russell 2000 because they're smaller cap plays. So if we do get a reversal, what should you do now so you're positioned for it? So what's the practical takeaway here? If you're already a long-term holder, this is strong confidence, and your strategy is aligned with what the smart money is doing. Basically, just keep doing what you're doing, DCA, whatever it is. Consider staking a portion of your ETH if you haven't already. It earns yield while further reducing sellable supply. So you're helping the overall network. And if you're thinking about buying, this environment often rewards patience and dollar cost averaging. So try not to catch the absolute bottom. Spread your purchases over time. Risk management is obviously key, but never invest more than you can afford to lose, and diversify. It's always good to keep some dry powder on the side for the dips, and always do your own research, guys. On-chain metrics like this are powerful, but they're not guarantees. We're in a period where Ethereum's fundamentals and scarcity and utility are getting stronger. So even if the price hasn't reflected yet, just hold your horses and stay the course. We have the upgrades like Glamsterdam, whenever that comes next, could add even more fuel to the fire, right? This is a pretty big deal. But what do you think, guys? Because we've already covered a lot here. We're at the base of it right now. Is this set up for Ethereum the next big leg up, or do you see more pain ahead? To be honest, guys, I think we might see a little bit more pain, but might be the last bit of pain before we see a nice upward trend, maybe for a while. According to what CZ thinks, we have a super cycle coming. So drop your honest thoughts in the comments. I read every single one, guys. If this video helped you, make sure to hit that sub button and let us know. Once again, guys, you are watching the Coin Zone powered by Liquid Loans. I'm your host, Paul Matt. I'll see you tomorrow for another video.